Hello, my name is Irtaza and I'm 22 years old. I can speak, write, and read Urdu, which means I'm fluent, of course. Um, I've never taken an ESL class just because English wasn't my second language. It was technically 1A. I learned English and Urdu at the same time growing up. And yeah, I've been speaking it ever since I was 3. Some of the difficulties facing me, one was definitely pronunciation. Urdu definitely has different syllables that are stressed. You speak more from your throat on like the K sounds and such. So that was difficult for me to differentiate between English and Urdu. Another challenge that I faced repeatedly was the fact that in Urdu you write and read right to left. So when I was younger, I would sometimes read Cat in the Hat books from right to left before I eventually figured out, how to co-manage the two languages. The importance to me, I use it every day to communicate with my family, my mom, my dad, my sisters and brothers. It definitely makes it a little bit easier just because my parents are both from Pakistan. So their English is definitely a lot weaker than their Urdu because, they've been speaking Urdu for 50-something years. And also, I have a lot of family back home. I have 26 total aunts and uncles around the Middle East and Pakistan, which means I have about 200-something cousins. And yeah, it definitely is important to me that I'm able to communicate, with them without having that language barrier or that broken English communication with them. So it's very helpful to me. It's also important because I'm currently studying international law, and someday I hope to move towards the Middle East, and definitely being able to speak one of the languages fluently will help me, get accustomed easier to the culture, communicate with the clientele, and other things of that nature. Another reason it helped me was when I was taking language classes growing up, such as Spanish and French. It was definitely easier for me to learn language as opposed to someone who's who's not fluent in another language, because I was able to grasp the concepts of the bigger picture, such as rather than translating word to word from each sentence, I know that I just need to translate the concept of the phrases. So that was definitely a bonus for me. It made life a lot easier. Also, it helps me relate to a more variety of people, definitely from the Middle Eastern culture, as well as, anybody who's studying abroad or anything of that nature. The future of Urdu. I definitely think it's diminished a lot. For example, my niece and my nephew strongly just speak English rather than Urdu. They haven't really been taught that. So I definitely think it's dying off. However, there's still a large population back in Pakistan and India and places like that where, Urdu is the primary language. So I think it'll be a while. I definitely think Bollywood has played a decline in fundamental Urdu. It's Bollywood movies and music. It appeals to more people. Obviously, it's globalized. And they speak Hindi, which is affecting how people speak Urdu because you pick up on Hindi words and you assimilate them into the Urdu language. But I think we'll be okay as far as that goes. And yeah, like I said, I've been speaking it for 22 years, and that's about it.